Well, welcome back to a brand new show. Let's get straight into it. So, a fire broke out in Cave Westmoreland earlier today in the morning, and people are speculating, say, yo, it was all planned. Cause there's no way after a hurricane like Melissa come and go, all of a sudden there's a major fire breakout, and people are suspecting that somebody did this intentionally and they want answers, because when you do look on it, it is quite dangerous when you see the fire spreading and it's just it's just spreading wild. It's not contained, and in the distance in the video you can see a house. You can basically say a 2-story 3-story house is right there. So if the fire spread, there's a high possibility it's going to affect the house, and you don't want to see things like that. But why would people wonder why somebody would do this? Why Jamaica so sad? It's like I'm kind of confused. So many things reach Jamaicans at this moment in a short space of time, and it just looks suspicious. More while we get one madness or one drama every 1 month, every 2 months, and we're good. But 1 month, not even one, that is like after a hurricane, beer things start happening, and I'm confused. I don't know what's happening at all. So you don't know, say Miss Universe is currently taking place right now and thing, but you're not going to really hear about it, seeing that Jamaica has been affected by a major category 5 hurricane and stuff, and is and still recovering right now. So you probably won't hear about it and stuff. And plus Jamaica lost drew with Curacao, so they didn't get the top spot in the qualifications for World Cup. So this video now of Miss Jamaica Universe walking on the stage. You don't know, say she have her eyes on the crowd and she have mug for the people them and the judges. And can you believe, say Miss Muma drop off stage? She drop off stage front way, her head lick up on the ground, her neck, oh my gosh, I can't believe what's happening. And you know what's so shocking? Her dress with the Aki and the market dress. It was so it's like you never see something like that anymore. You get me? To me, I think that was a good move from her to wear that. But it's like something is not right with Jamaica at this point, because Miss Jamaica Universe drop off stage and it's like the people they were so shocked. The amount of people have a rush to help her. She couldn't even get up herself because she dropped heavy. And it's like I just hope and prayers go out to Miss Jamaica Universe, because I can't believe this happened to her. Alright, I haven't even reviewed anything Dr. Love said in a long time, you get me? So apparently they are keeping a concert to help towards with the relief for Hurricane Melissa, get me? So they are doing a concert and they are making artists perform on stage virtually, you get me? So it's like then when it's same thing like what Cartel did do, where he performed and he was televised in America. Yeah, something like that. Alright people, box cover, I don't even remember that, you know, Cartel really pioneer a lot of stuff in dancehall music, you know. Anyways, so as you can see, to how Dr. Lover pointed out, in basically I say, yo, government use the artists them, because what it look like, most of the money is going in towards the government pocket. well, supposedly, because them said the money what government go, it a go someone go in them pocket and pay them friend, and then the rest what left will do towards the relief program for Hurricane Melissa. So when Dr. Lover says like how him know all these stuff, but any day he's a manager for Nigeria boy. So if you're a manager artist and you know what are the requirements for artists to travel and perform on stage and whatsoever, him basically I tell you what the government is planning to do before it even happen. And I hope people take into consideration what he's trying to say and just put sense into put sense out of nonsense. Cause this kind of look away, cause so many people can there and talk so much thing about the government at this point. The same government where majority of Jamaican people they want to win, and know when this crisis affect we, them start switch up them thought. That's why me tell you say politics was never a thing for me. It's just too hard. I don't know. It's just not my thing, and I just hope that people don't get carried away in this type of world. Cause any day people say some things to other people about the same situation, and they end up hurtful. Cause and then they same thing like a cheering for a football side or your side lost. You gotta talk some negative stuff when not where you don't even where you don't need to even say, cause them don't even affect your life. The football side don't even affect your life, but true, you take it serious too much. That's the outcome of it. You get me, people?
Now, people, let me tell you something. In COVID time, when COVID was going on, I remember when all that concert them were going on and everybody had benefit and who make money and place was locked down and people never have food and all of that. Here comes another money tree again. Every time there is a situation, there's a disaster, somewhere there that people benefit from these things and people use these things as a way of making money. No. This is what I don't understand about a lot of these shows that's keeping. I call them fraudulent shows. Money-making shows. See? No, you know, so one time I go me to come on and me that be more brawling or whatever I did, but I'm speaking diplomatically different. Right? A lot of these shows that are keeping, that they say that they are keeping shows all over to raise money to help Jamaica. A lot of these shows are nothing but one bunch of story and one bunch of fraud and one bunch of way of getting innocent people money and using artists to benefit themselves. Right? No. If a charity show keep and $100,000 raise, I guarantee you that $100,000 are not going to donate to Jamaica, to the people who are suffer from Hurricane Melissa. Some of these money are going to go in some of these people's pocket. But what they're doing, they're using artists as an avenue to ask artists to perform at some of these shows. And at the end of the day, the artists must just give them time and perform, and then don't get nothing, and people just make money. It's an easy way of getting artists to do things. Now check this out now. If an artist normally charge $20,000 and you call an artist to perform on a charity event and say that you are... Sorry, cause a lot of people don't call until they're live. When I hear me? Tell me if I hear me, because people always call me and tell me I want me live for some reason when people choose to call. Tell me if you guys are hearing me and we can start over. You guys are hearing me? Okay, good, thank you. Alright. If an artist charge $20,000 and you want an artist to come and perform for you because you said that you're keeping a charity show, that it can benefit Jamaica, right? Especially if the show is keeping you in the United States of America. When an artist charges $20,000 or $30,000 to perform on a regular show, and him charge a promoter in getting $20,000. Now, if you are running a charity, you have a charity business and you want to keep a show in benefit to Jamaica, right? No, this is what should happen. You should call an artist and ask an artist, listen, can you perform on this concert because we are trying to raise money to help Jamaica, help the people them who have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. No. It's for that artist to say, okay, I'm going to perform that you can raise money, that you can help Jamaica. Even though we know that most of this money are not going to be given to people in Jamaica. People in Jamaica are still going to be homeless and still going to be foodless and still not going to get the assistance because everybody is keeping show that they can benefit off of it. No. These people want you to perform on shows, and when you ask these people to give a tax deduction, a tax exempt form, right? To say that, okay, all right, I'm going to work for your charity. I'm going to give you my service. Give me a tax exempt form. That means I can write that off at the end of the year that, okay, I have contributed towards your charity program you're doing, and my work, my pay, or what it would normally cost is about $20,000 to $30,000, right? They don't want to do that. What a lot of these people are doing that are keeping these shows is putting up their name and say that they're a charity organization that is keeping a show, and this is in benefit to helping people at Jamaica. And then put up for them charity name alone on it. All these artists that people want to perform, they're not putting up and say, okay, John Brown have a charity, Mark have a charity, Juna have a charity, Maxine have a charity. Put them up as a sponsor and all of that. They want you to perform for them free, and don't want to give you a tax exempt form that you can use as an artist that, okay, you have contributed towards this, and this is what it is that you can write it off. They don't want to do that. They want to keep all these different shows, and keeping these shows is that their benefit, they get the money, and then all you do is show up and perform as an artist, and it put up online and say, okay, John Brown perform. For the people, they say, oh, that was nice for John Brown perform, and that's about it. And they get the credit for it. Because at the end of the year, they're doing a write-off. And the fact that they're doing a write-off, they don't want you to do a write-off because their business is important and your business is not important. So when you ask these people for a tax exempt form that you can write this off at the end of the year, them get upset, and them have all kind of conversation to say, and who no want help Jamaica, and who no want this, and who no want that. They are walking around and using artists over and over, day by day, and they benefit from it. And guess what happened? The artists don't know how much money they make. It's gonna be not the artist's business to say that, okay, how much money did you guys made through this whole thing? So here what happened? Okay, they make $1 million. Now let me tell you how it go. A lot of these charity shows that are keeping, right? There's production, there's flyers, there's advertisement, there's sponsorship where people are giving. They're all in. A lot of them not doing that. They are not giving no form of documents for you to show to them. They don't want to do it because they want the money for themselves. And when they use the public to raise money, and then the money reaching at them, and they know if a $1 million make, them only gonna give Jamaica probably like 200,000 or 100,000. Everybody else get money out of it, and the artists don't get no money. So them use the artists to better themselves and better their organization, and the artists can't talk about it. But the artists them who are smart, and the managers them that are smart, that know the business and know it go, are not going to fall into the trap a lot of these people are doing. You understand? Because at the end of the day, check this out. You have production team. The production team have to get paid. The person who print the flyers have to get paid. The person who supply the food either have to get paid for the food that they supply, or they're going to give it to you at a discounted price. You feel me? These people are so terrible that they don't want to provide transportation. They don't want to provide hotel. They don't want to provide plane ticket. They don't want to provide food. They don't want to provide nothing. They just want you to show up and perform and sing your throat all off. And then collect all their money and then put whatever put in them bank and then pay them friend. And it's so much politics that are going on in in a lot of these shows that are keeping is that, you see, if them like you as an artist, them give you a thing called stipend. You see, if them don't like you, you don't get nothing. If you're not in the league, you do not get nothing. So them have artists where they will give one $200, one $300, one $400 because they are friends and the money is going to make them better or feel good. But at the end of the day, you get $400 and you don't get any tax reduction from. And then later on, you know, you and IRS, you still have to pay your taxes while they pay their taxes. Hmm?